ANET.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you about a bad experience that I had about 2 years ago. It had never crossed my mind what it would be like to lose a pet that you really care about. It was a regular Saturday, and my dad dropped me off at work. It was around noon. I work at a theme park, usual thing, working with guests, dealing with the problems that they have or questions that they do ask you. My shift ended around 8:30. My dad picked me up, and on our way home, he took this completely different route than the usual one that we take. I didn't question why he was taking this route or why he kept on looking back and forth, side to side, as if he was looking for something that was lost. We got home, and I got down and I opened the gate so my dad could park the car in the driveway. I got out, opened the gate. My brother comes out with one of our dogs. I asked him to take out the dogs to the bathroom. He said, well, your dog's not here. And I'm like, what do you mean my dog's not here? He's like, ask my dad. I asked my dad, and he's like, well, your dog's lost. And I'm like, what do you mean my dog is lost? He's like, yeah, he got lost today in the morning when someone left the garage door open. I went to the front of my yard, and I looked down the street thinking maybe he's down the street somewhere and coming back home. He found his way back home somehow. But he didn't come back home that night. The next day, me and my brother went to Walgreens, and we printed out a picture of the dog, and we bought neon papers, colored papers, so we can post up flyers up throughout the whole neighborhood. We did that. 2 weeks went by, and we got a call. A man had said that he had found a dog about 2 streets away, and I asked my uncle to take me. So we got there. The only thing that crossed my mind was like, we found my dog, and he wasn't lost anymore. I'm like, I need to go to the ATM. I need to go take out money so I can give the reward to this person. As soon as I got there, my heart broke into pieces because it wasn't my dog. And the only thing that crossed my mind was like, my dog is out there and he's lost. So more weeks went by. 2 weeks went by. We went to the dog kennel across the block, the animal shelter that they have. I went with my brother and my dad, and we went looking through the cages, hoping that maybe my dog was in there somewhere. We went through there one by one, and nothing. So after that, the months went by, and nothing. We kept on looking and looking, but nothing. All I could think about was that my dog is out there lost. For all I could know that he was dead and hit by a car, hurt, hungry, but nothing. I sent out text messages to my friends well, if you see my dog, this is what he looks like. He has green eyes, light yellow fur. He's not that hard to miss. He's missing a piece of his tongue. He was hurt when he was a puppy when my uncle had him. So the months went by and nothing. My hopes had basically shattered, thinking that I'm never going to find my dog ever again. About a year later, I came home and I heard one of my other dogs barking in the backyard. I'm like, why? I was wondering why is my dog barking? And I didn't go through the front door of my house, but I went through the garage. And as I'm walking into the garage, I see the dog there. And then I'm like, I wonder whose dog this is. And it was my dog. After a year about being lost, I had found my dog. And the lesson that I learned out of this is get your dog vaccinated and get the license as soon as you can so you won't have to suffer loss like that.